This is your detailed step-by-step guide on crafting the ice staff on the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 map, The Tomb. If you get lost or confused at any step of the way, write it in the comments below and I'll do my best to help you out. If this guide helps you, then subscribe and comment your favorite zombies game. First things first, we've got to load into the tomb. Once we've loaded into the map, we can't start building the Staff of Ice until round 8, and this is why. We need the Monocle, and the only way of obtaining the Monocle is by killing a special mimic that spawns only at round 8. Great, you have the first part of the Ice Staff. Next, place the amulet you got from Citadel Daymore on the bench, and that will open a gateway. You don't need to enter this gateway for this next part. Next, we need to complete 2 rituals for the other 2 parts, the head and the staff. The way you complete the rituals is by shooting the Roman numerals in the right order in these 2 rooms. Before we do that though, they need to be lit up. How do we do that? Well, once you open the gateway, it spawned in these fire lanterns around the map, and if you shoot one, it will spawn somewhere else within its section in approximately 30 seconds or so. Once it spawns in front of the mural, it will light up Roman numerals on the wall and you need to shoot them in order. The hunter has 10 numbers and the bull has 8. On the screen right now will be the Roman numerals in order, so just match them up in your game. Once you have entered those, it will start a lockdown with waves of enemies, so make sure you get Pack-a-Punch first and whatever else you need to survive depending on your skill level. After you finish your last wave, which will spawn doppelgangers and mimics, you will be awarded with a part and a max ammo. This will signify your successful completion. When you have completed the bull or the hunter, make sure you go to the other one and complete the lockdown to collect all 3 parts, the monocle, the head, and the staff. Now enter the Dark Aether via one of the 4 portals dotted around the map and place the parts on the podium in the middle. This is going to start a protect mission, so be sure to have whatever you need to stay alive and protect the staff. The challenge will spawn a bunch of zombies, vermins, and parasites. Most will be trying to attack you, but a few that spawn will have a purple fog around them. Those ones will be attacking the staff and you need to kill them before they destroy the staff. If you fail this challenge, you can do it again next round. After successful completion, you will now be able to go and pick up the Staff of Ice. This is the unupgraded Staff of Ice and it's okay but nothing to brag about. You want to upgrade it because that's what can take you to those high rounds. Before you do these steps, you will want a decent rarity on your gun and a Pack-a-Punch because it's going to be close quarters. To upgrade the staff, you need to head out of the Dark Aether and shoot 3 of those fire lanterns with the Staff of Ice around the map in 10 seconds. The best way to do it is to shoot them with a bullet gun first so they spawn in places where you can shoot multiple. You will know if you've done this successfully if you get this quote from Archibald. If you fail this step, shoot them with a normal bullet weapon and wait for them to spawn back in. Now head back into the Dark Aether and look for 3 floating rocks with purple symbols on them. Make sure to go around the Dark Aether and look from different angles because they can be easy to miss. Shoot these rocks with your ice staff and they will come floating down and you need to take note of the symbols on the rocks. Do this 2 more times and take note of all 3 symbols. When done successfully, one of the 4 portals will close. You need to go over to the closed portal from the other side and enter the 3 symbols you saw in any order using the Staff of Ice. If you've done this correctly, the 3 symbols will show up on the floor here. If they are not here, do not enter the portal because you will be instantly downed. Enter the portal you have just opened and you will spawn on top of a rock with a floating orb in front of you. Hold your interaction button on the orb and the rock will slide you off. Now this is very important. All members of the party have to stay as close to the orb as possible. If anyone gets too far, the challenge will end and you will have to go next round to reattempt it. You have to follow the orb around the Dark Aether while killing zombies. The orb will spawn a mimic, doppelgangers, and an amalgam. You can choose not to kill the amalgam at the end and just avoid it while the orb goes into the pedestal where we created the Staff of Ice. You will know you are successful if the middle of the pedestal is glowing. Walk up to it and interact with it holding the Staff of Ice. This will power up and upgrade the Staff of Ice. This video was hard work to make, so I would appreciate it if you would take the time to like and subscribe. Take care, and as always, stay awesome.